Good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody doing? Good? Good. John Zager, johnzager.com. So last night, the universe dumped on me and sent a lot of information through my portal. I don't know, it's about 1:45. And it was a lot of good information. And I kind of wanted to share some of that with you guys and see what you think. Maybe you'll write a remark or not. I'm not real sure. It'd be okay if you did. Turmeric tea. So here's how it goes. I've been kind of trying to manifest more financial abundance, right? And for whatever reason, I'm going to shut that off. For whatever reason, it's not been happening, and I've gotten angry and upset and thought I was doing everything right, and turned out I guess I haven't. So I've been getting mad at God. You know, he doesn't love me. He's not very compassionate towards me. He's not doing anything to help me get a little better financial abundance, to have that security that we all need financially. And so, during the day I kind of go back and forth with him, and I don't know, it's not for the good. So when the universe was dumping down the porthole last night, it came back with what was really going on that I wasn't seeing or understanding. Had I heard it before? Yes. What did I do with it? I don't know. I must have just spaced it out and discarded it, but you'll understand as I get talking here a little bit. Look at my hair, it's all standing up. I had one of those really short haircuts because I had pretty long hair, and then out of the sky blue, it stands up when it's short. But anyway, so the way it went last night was that your subconscious, which is 97% of who you are during the day, right, during your thoughts, you have 70,000 thoughts a day, and 80% of those are negative thoughts. I got that counted. And sometimes you have your subconscious side of your brain, which is, everything you've ever done in your whole life, basically, and the program that you were given when you were a child. And then you have the conscious side of your brain, which is, I don't know, maybe 3-4% of your daily activities, your thoughts, and it's basically about your wishes and desires, right? Like a new house, a new car, couple extra dollars would be good, wishes and desires. It's also your needs and wants, but your needs and wants are much different than your wishes and desires. Got it? So what happens is those two go into conflict. They go against each other. Your subconscious program does not agree with your conscious brain, the 3% that has to do with your wishes and desires. And there's a conflict there. And so what happens is that creates a wall to stop manifestations from occurring. Pretty simple, huh? So me hollering at God is as silly as you can get, because he has nothing to do with it. He's not involved in the whole process. I have free will. I can do whatever I want and see how it turns out. And my program that I was given, that's my subconscious that I basically am, my personality, how I think, act, and feel all day long, kind of thing, can be in conflict or opposition to the conscious side of my brain, which is all the fun and positive, wishes and desires, needs and wants. And when the two of those clash, and we either know it or we don't know it, or we need to know it. In this particular case, the universe decided to dump onto me and explain to me why I feel like there's a wall everywhere I turn. Everything I want to do, which is my conscious side of my brain, right? Wishes and desires, needs and wants. You try to manifest those kinds of things. Well, they're not going to happen because your subconscious is overruling it. Your subconscious is like 1,000 times more strong and potent than your conscious brain. So, you might come up with the intention of needing a few extra bucks to cover this, that, or the other thing, which is your conscious brain wanting that to occur. And the subconscious side just steps in and says, nope, not going to happen. That's the wall that I feel and have felt that I keep hitting. Boom, 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 boom. And I never get any of that kind of stuff manifested. So, of course, where do I go? I go to the greater intelligence, the greater consciousness, and of course blame him. So, what a lucky thing I ran into last night when it was kind of re-explained to me why things don't turn out the way I would like them to when I'm trying to manifest, and I don't receive, and I feel like I'm hitting a brick wall over and over and over again. Subconscious is in conflict with my conscious brain. Make sense? I think I wrote that down in my blog today. I put that down in writing, probably in a little different terms, but basically the same thing. So, what do you do with that? So, when you're talking about your subconscious, being in conflict, that's those limiting beliefs that you have. In my case, in a case of mine, it would be about, not on good terms about money. I didn't grow up in a wealthy family where money was just easily accessible. And there was never a conflict, in wealthy families, affluent families, where, they needed money, money seemed to appear. In my case, my family might have needed money, and mom and dad had to work, 2 and 3 and 4 jobs to come up with a few extra bucks to make ends meet for us. So, that's the wall. That's what I'm feeling. I feel the wall of my mom and dad, financially. And gosh darn, it's been a hard road trying to get rid of that. So the question comes down to, what do you do to fix that? What's the solution? How do you get to where there's no walls that you're butting into all the time? You have to be abundant in whatever abundance is. There's abundance in this, that, and the other thing. One of those may have to do with money and finances. So you have to um, reprogram the limiting beliefs, one of the ways to reprogram limiting beliefs is to become what you want. You're not going to receive it until you have it and believe it's yours, and that's who you are. Before the universe, before the subconscious takes the block away and allows that, in this particular case, resources, financial resources, to be more available. So, what would be an example? So, you need a mortgage payment of, I don't know, $2,500 for the month coming up, and it's not coming back when you meditate and send out intentions and try to manifest and blah, blah, blah. Because the block is there, that the subconscious is in conflict with my needs and wants, wishes and desires. So in order to change that, I have to be affluent. I have to be abundant. I haven't received it yet, but I have to believe that I've received it already. I have to believe that, I have a talent, let's say, that's in need by people. And the more that I can put out there that I have services available in these areas that I'm an expert at and would love to help you through similar type stuff, then all of a sudden, people start finding me. They start looking for me. And then when they do that, I start receiving. And when I start receiving, then I feel that abundance. I feel that affluence. I feel that financial security in me again that I didn't ever have. And it changes the whole thing. So it takes the walls down to allow the money, in this particular case, to come in. I'm not, here's an easy way to say it. I'm not resisting or being blocking so that the walls go up. That's just who I am based on where I came from. And that picture just got darker, didn't it? I don't know what happened there. We'll see what happens. So not being who you were and becoming somebody you want to be is kind of the direction you want to reprogram. I don't know why that got so dark. So anyway, does that kind of make sense a little bit? We have to act as if we already have. We have to be as if we already possess. For us to go back and be who we were when we were young kids in a family struggling financially, then that's going to cause the conflict between the subconscious and conscious. And we're going to have walls going up all the time, not allowing us to have abundance, financial security. Think about that a little bit. Go back and meditate on where you came from and what your blocks might be. What are the things that are preventing you from receiving the manifestations that you're asking for? And then figure out those blocks. And that's the conflict in you between your subconscious program, which you were programmed, and your conscious side of your brain. And once you get that way, then you just switch them around, and then you're able to, I guess the word might be, lower the blocks so that they're not there any longer. And you're no longer the person from where you grew up, your family of origin, and you're now being the person of abundance. Boy, I don't know why that got so dark, you guys. I guess that sort of bothered me. So anyway, God bless everybody. Take care of one another, and I'll look forward to talking to y'all again real soon. Thanks a lot. See you. Bye.